Hello, 8th grade students. Today we are going to discuss Unit 2, page 18, period 3 from your book, which is talking about verbs of feeling. My students, you need to know that verbs of feeling talking about how do we feel, how do we feel. For example, your 5 sentences are example of verbs of feeling. You taste, you smell, you touch, you hear, you see, or seem, as we can say sometimes. So these verbs are verbs of feeling. Look at the examples which I have written on the board from your book. Number 1, this صفحة looks good. We are using the verb look here. So look exactly like seem. Seem. You seem to know about the oud. This صفحة looks good. So look and seem mostly the same meaning. We use them with ask in this example and infinitive in this example because we are depending on the subject. You need to know that these verbs should come with present simple. Present simple verbs with or without us. When the subject is singular, you need to add us to the verb if it's singular, and you should keep it infinitive when the subject or the pronoun is plural. Now look at these verbs, the underlined verbs. Look, smell, taste, sound, seem, and feel. These verbs should come with present simple, We can discuss the examples one by one. This is صفحة looks. We added us to the verb because صفحة is singular. The kebabs smell delicious. We kept smell infinitive because the kebabs is plural. The subject, I mean, is plural. The kebabs taste delicious. We kept it infinitive here because the subject before is plural, kebabs. That drum music sounds great because I'm talking about drum music, singular. We added us to the verb. You seem to know about the oud. So seem is infinitive here because the pronoun is plural. I feel hungry, the same as before. Feel keeps infinitive because the subject I is plural, exactly like you. So the underlined verbs are verbs of feelings, or you can say 5 tenses. We only use them with present simple. You could not use them, for example, with the present continuous, even if the action is happening right now. Even if the action is happening right now, you cannot use ing with these verbs. For example, you can say, you are seeming to know about the oud now. No, you can't say that because seem is verb of feeling and it should be used only with the present simple. You have to know this. This was the first exercise from your book, page 18. After that, we are going in exercise 2 to use the same verb to express the pictures, the pictures. Look at the pictures and look at the examples, and you have to try to form sentences correctly using these verbs. In exercise number 3, we are going to talk about can and could in present and past to express your ability in present and to express your ability in past. For example, now you can write English. Now you can write English. To talk about present time, your ability in present time, we can use can. We can use can. Look at this example. Now, I can write English. I can write English. We are talking about now, our ability right now, ability in the present. So we use can to talk about our ability in the present. But now also, I can not write French. I cannot write French, for example. You can see. Now I talked about my ability in the present. I can or cannot. If I wanted to talk about my ability, if I can do something or not. In the past, before, we could use, instead of can, we could use could. In the past, we can use could in the past. And instead of saying cannot, in past we could say could not, the past form of can. Can, could, cannot, could not. So I could cook a kebab. I could not cook big meals. For example, I could not cook big meals. So this is example about the using of could and can in present and in past to talk about our ability. In present, we can use can or cannot, and to talk about our abilities in the past, we can use could or couldn't. This is your exercise number 3 from your book, which we are going to discuss in our class, inshallah. I hope you are watching this video carefully, and we are going to discuss it in the class. See you then.